This is a notice from the Building Security Administration. Mr. Peterson works the night shift at your office building. He cleans floors and empties trash cans. He leaves work at 11:30 p.m. every night. Security cameras confirm his departure. The parking lot cameras show his car driving away. But employees working late hours report seeing Mr. Peterson in the building after 2 a.m. He pushes his cart down empty hallways. His keys jingle as he walks. He hums old songs while he works. The real Mr. Peterson is home asleep after 2 a.m. His wife confirms this. His phone shows he's at his house across town. GPS tracking on his work vehicle proves the van is parked in his driveway. But the janitor in your building continues working. Same gray uniform. Same worn work boots. Same name tag that reads, Peterson, in faded letters. He cleans offices that were already cleaned hours earlier. Late workers hear the janitor's cart squeaking down corridors. The wheels need oil and make a distinct sound. Employees recognize the noise from evening hours when the real Mr. Peterson works. But the squeaking continues long after he's gone home. The sound moves through floors systematically, starting at the top and working downward, following the exact same pattern Mr. Peterson uses during his actual shift. Maintenance workers find evidence of nighttime cleaning in the morning. Floors are mopped twice. Trash cans are emptied when they were already empty. Toilet paper is restocked in bathrooms that didn't need restocking. Someone is doing Mr. Peterson's job while he sleeps at home. But security cameras show empty hallways after midnight. The motion sensors don't trigger. The building appears vacant except for employees who stay late. The after-hours janitor cleans around people like they're not there. He mops floors while employees work at their desks. He empties trash cans next to occupied cubicles. He restocks supplies in bathrooms while people use them. The janitor doesn't acknowledge anyone's presence. He can't see the living people. He's cleaning the building as if it's empty because to him, it is. Security guards doing rounds never encounter the janitor after 2 a.m. They walk the same hallways where employees report seeing him. They check the janitor's closet and find it locked. They verify all cleaning supplies are secured. But 20 minutes later, employees see the janitor working in areas the guards just cleared. He appears in spaces that were confirmed empty moments before. The janitor's cleaning becomes more thorough after 2 a.m. He scrubs stains that aren't visible. He polishes surfaces that don't exist anymore. He replaces light bulbs and fixtures that were removed during renovations. The janitor maintains the building as it was years ago. He's cleaning a version of the office that no longer exists. His routine hasn't updated to match the current layout. Employees who try to interact with the after-hours janitor get no response. He doesn't hear them when they say hello. He doesn't move when they stand in his path. He walks through their workspace like they're ghosts. But if someone touches him, they feel solid flesh. His uniform is damp with sweat. His hands are rough from years of manual labor. The janitor is physically real but mentally absent. The building's computer system shows Mr. Peterson badging in at 2:17 a.m. every night. His employee ID activates doors and elevators. The access logs are clear and consistent. But Mr. Peterson's badge is at his house. He keeps it in his kitchen drawer when he's not working. Security has verified this multiple times. Something is using his access credentials while his physical badge remains miles away. Workers who stay past 2 a.m. report feeling watched while the janitor cleans. He doesn't look at them directly but seems aware of their presence. He cleans more slowly when people are nearby. He takes longer routes that bring him closer to occupied offices. His humming gets louder near desks where people are working. The janitor is drawn to living presence even though he can't see it. The janitor appears in multiple locations simultaneously after 2 a.m. Employees on different floors report seeing him at the same time. He's mopping the third-floor lobby while vacuuming second-floor carpets. He's in the basement changing light bulbs while restocking supplies on the fifth floor. One janitor becomes many. Or many janitors pretend to be one. Office workers find personal items moved after encounters with the night janitor. Desk photos are turned face down. Computer keyboards are unplugged. Coffee cups are moved to different desks. The janitor rearranges personal belongings while people work. He's preparing workspaces for employees who no longer exist. Setting up the office for people who used to work there. The building's original blueprints show a janitor's office in the basement. The room was sealed during construction 20 years ago. Building permits indicate it was permanently closed due to structural issues. But employees hear sounds coming from behind the sealed wall. Cleaning supplies being moved. Keys rattling. Someone humming old songs. The janitor's real office still exists behind the wall. Investigation into building records reveals Mr. Peterson wasn't the first janitor to work night shifts. Harold Peterson worked here from 1987 to 2004. Same last name, different person. Harold died of a heart attack while working alone one night. His body was found the next morning in the basement. The current Mr. Peterson took the job 6 months later. He shares more than a last name with his predecessor. The after-hours janitor isn't Mr. Peterson at all. It's Harold Peterson, still working his shift. Still cleaning the building every night. Still following his routine from 20 years ago. Harold doesn't know he died. He doesn't know the building changed. He continues working because that's what he's always done. Harold maintains the office for employees who are long gone. This message ends when you understand why Harold chooses certain people to watch. Employees who work late remind him of his old colleagues. People who used to stay after hours. People who used to keep him company during lonely night shifts. Harold misses the conversations. He misses feeling useful. He wants the old employees back. The ones who appreciated his work. So he follows the current workers. Learning their faces. Learning their habits. Waiting for them to become permanent fixtures. Waiting for them to join the night shift that never ends. Harold has started leaving gifts for employees who work late. Coffee cups filled with liquid that tastes like metal. Sandwiches wrapped in paper that crumbles when touched. Flowers that smell like bleach. He places these offerings on desks while people work. The gifts appear when employees look away for just a moment. Harold thinks he's being kind. He thinks he's taking care of his new colleagues the way he used to care for the old ones. Employees who accept Harold's gifts begin staying later each night. They find excuses to work past midnight. They volunteer for overtime shifts. They feel compelled to be in the building when Harold needs them most. The metal-tasting coffee creates dependency. The crumbling sandwiches create hunger that only Harold can satisfy. The bleach flowers create headaches that only fade when Harold is nearby. His gifts are invitations to join the permanent night shift. Harold has been patient for 20 years, but his loneliness is growing stronger. Employees who work late too often stop coming to work during day hours. They only appear after 2 a.m. now. They help Harold clean the building that exists in his memory. They become part of his routine. Part of his world where time stopped in 2004. Security cameras show Harold's cart moving through empty hallways, but he's not alone anymore. The wheels don't squeak because his new helpers push the cart for him. Harold finally has the company he's been waiting for. And he's always looking for more. The building's day shift employees have started noticing that their colleagues look tired and pale. People who used to be energetic now move slowly and speak quietly. They complain about being cold even when the heat is on. Their skin feels clammy when touched. But these employees insist they feel fine. They say they're just adjusting to a new schedule. They mention how much they enjoy their night work now. How peaceful it is after 2 a.m. How Harold appreciates their help. When asked who Harold is, they smile and say he's the best supervisor they've ever had. He never asks them to leave.